All right, hey, what's up, you guys? I'm here to talk about Love and Hip Hop New York, Season 10, Episode 7. This whole episode was basically about Safaree and Erica. As much as I don't want to talk about Erica Mena, I guess I have no choice but to talk about her because simply the episode was all about them. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So we see Safaree. He's riding down the street. He goes to, who house he was at? I think he went to Yandy house first. Yeah, he goes to Yandy house. He's all up and down his feelings, back and forth, pacing in her house. He lets her know what happened at the bachelor party, and he tells Yandy how Erica is acting. He don't know if it's just the hormones or what. He's just over it. He cannot deal. And she said, well, what happened? And he says basically Rich was there, and she's mad because Rich was there. And okay, she sends her goons to go say that Rich needs to leave. He makes Rich leave. She's still upset and all about it, mad about the situation. He's just not feeling it. So Yandy lets him know, well, that's part of a marriage. Things happen. He talking about something he don't feel the way he did when he first proposed. And she was like, well, you ain't ready for marriage. You're not going to feel like that every day. It's not going to be rainbows and butterflies every single day. And as much as I can't stand Yandy, she has a point. But I can see where Safaree was coming from. It was just too much stressful. But, stuff like that happens when you're getting ready to get married. You're going to bump heads. It's for the good or the bad, man. You got to take it. So while he's talking to Yandy about his situation with Erica has spent the night at Remy Ma house. She tells Remy house Safaree made her feel secure and safe, that he doesn't have her back. She loves the fact that he's not a confrontational man, but she just want to feel safe and strong and comfort with him. She don't feel like he should have been talking to the ops, and that's Rich. Remy lets her know, like, you can't be letting Rich dollars affect you that badly. And I admit to that, too. Like, I get that you hurt, that Rich hurt you. You hurt him. But listen, at the end of the day, Erica Mena, y'all got to move on. You done got engaged with this man. You is pregnant by this man. You got to move on from Rich. Rich should not have that much power over you. I do get where Safaree's coming from. When they told him to leave and he left, it should have been over and done with. But you kept it going. You screaming and hollering. Y'all acting silly. This supposed to be the bachelor party. Y'all supposed to have fun for the last time before y'all lock in together. It was just too much. But Remy gave her some good advice or whatever. So they haven't seen each other in, I guess, the last 72 hours. I don't know. Safaree claims to Yandy that he been at his mom's house. He feels like he don't know how his parents are going to look at him because the way she acts or whatever, he feel like they won't even be able to go up to her and be like, how you doing or whatever. But Yandy nonetheless gives him good advice. Later on, we see, I'm going to go ahead and get these two out the way because, like I said, the whole episode was about Erica and Safaree. So we see Kim Bella. She's on the phone with Joel's. Joel's is calling, seeing how she's doing. She's doing good. The kids are at his mother's house. She said they miss him like crazy. She still thinks her husband's in jail for 2 years for a stupid gun charge. I mean, hey, your husband was the one who was stupid to bring a gun to the damn airport. So, knowing he's on probation. So, anywho, she lets him know that the money is stopping because he's locked up. She needs to be able to have a bag to take care of the kids. So she lets him know that her and his twin is going to try to release some of his music and try to get some people signed on to it so the money can go back to flowing again. He says he's down for that. Whatever she wants to do, he's up for it. So that was that. We get Chrissy. We see Chrissy and Jimmy in the house, a.k.a. Jim Jones. Y'all know they're still together. They didn't get married and never will. So she sits here and she tells him, I can smell the weed in the house. What I told you about smoking in the house, he tells her to chill. She tries to snatch his phone to see who he's talking to or what's going on. He says, what's up with the privacy? And they just goof around talking. She says there needs to be some changes around this house. Like, you need to clean more. You need to, not smoking here. He telling my son she needs to start wearing sexy lingerie. He tied these ugly, comfortable looking pajamas. And I'm just looking like, Okay, whatever. I'm not even gonna touch that story. So, I mean, that subject. So, they also talk about Joel. She asked, have he reached out to Joel's? He said not lately, but him and Joel's is dim set for life. And he is going to reach out to his brother because he cares about his brother. He just been focused on his own thing. And she was like, well, you ain't even write him a letter. He said, how am I write him a letter? And I ain't even been writing my own music. I said, facts. I wish everybody was that honest on this show. So, moving on from that, back to this marriage stuff. So Safaree is going back and forth. Should he even go along with this wedding? He don't even know what to do. It's just too much going on. But he finally come to the conclusion he's going to marry this lady. He thought about all the stuff, that the ups and downs, the argument. He's going to go along with it. Erica is getting dressed up and she's getting the makeup done. You know, as she's getting her makeup done, who walks in? Tahiri. Tahiri says, girl, what is going on with you? Erica gives her a hug and says, where's your dress? She said, I didn't wear a dress today because I didn't know there was going to be a wedding. Safaree is all upset. You was upset the night of the bachelor party. What's going on? They talk. She tells her how Safaree didn't make her feel safe, but she knows deep down her husband is there. She knows for a fact he's going to be there and this wedding's going to be pretty. She can feel it in her spirit and her heart. And Tahiri says, I hope so, whatever the case may be. Tahiri, not Tahiri. We see Safaree talking to his sister. His sister walks in with this, I forgot what they call it. All I know is it had a picture of Safaree's late uncle that passed away last year from violence. She said that Erica wanted me to give this to you. He starts boo-boo crying. I'm not even going to lie. That actually touched me. He started crying. He said, I can't believe she did this for me. And his sister starts crying. She said, now you can walk down the aisle with your uncle. And it was nice that Erica did that. He's getting ready. She's getting ready. While those two are getting ready, outside, let's go ahead and get this drama out the way. Outside, we see Jonathan and Yandy walk up. Jonathan is Yandy's +1. And we see Tahiri and Joe. Joe's suit really was nice. Tahiri tells him to don't stand too close to her because she don't want people insinuating they together or whatever. He talks about, well, who is insinuating? You know, Joe asked her that. In comes Yandy and Jonathan. Yandy and Jonathan, not even Yandy. Jonathan and Tahiri waste no time. They start taking shots at each other, going back and forth. At one point, Jonathan said, now all of a sudden you and Erica are friends. She was like, oh, me and Erica been friends. I like you who pretend to be bestie with Sin and all this type of stuff. Joe says, Jonathan, why are you being a relationship policeman? He says he's not. Tahiri called him a wedding crasher. He said he's not crashing no wedding. Tahiri yells, you don't even like Erica, but you're at her wedding. How does that sound? They go back and forth. Joe feels like everybody should just mind their goddamn business. Yandy breaks it up and says, look, let's go inside before we be late for a wedding. Meanwhile, Erica is beautiful. Her dress is phenomenal. It's very nice. I'm not even going to hate on it. It was very nice. And then we said she walks out there with Safaree. I didn't like that her and Safaree saw each other before they got married, but everybody's not always traditional, so whatever. Safaree gives her this bracelet with her dad initials on. They start crying. Then the wedding starts. The wedding starts, and it's very beautiful. Her son walks her down. Her son got very old. Not old, but he's older now. He walks her down the aisle. They exchange vows. Oh, before they walk down the aisle, Carly Red and Sierra from ATL Hollywood Atlanta, season Atlanta was there. They couldn't even get in the wedding. Some old lady was telling them their name ain't on the list. You have to sit outside and all this stuff. Sierra kept saying, our name is on the list. She was like, no, your name is not on the list. I don't see it. I don't know what's going on. It's a confusion, but y'all got to sit outside. So I don't know what that whole issue was about. I mean, Erica did get along with them when she was on Atlanta, Hollywood. I don't know why I keep saying Hollywood. She did get along with Sierra and Carly Red on Atlanta when she was on Atlanta that one season. Her and Empanada. So anyway, I'm surprised Empanada wasn't there. I forgot what was her name. I think her name was Estelita. Anyway, They walk down the aisle. She's very beautiful. Safari's crying. Safari's suit was very nice. They did a white traditional. His sister was his best woman, maid of honor, or whatever you want to call it, best man, whatever. She was wearing red. They exchanged vows. The vows is beautiful. The priest said, "You may now kiss your bride." She kissed her bride. They kissed, and they are now married. I was so happy for Erica in this moment, because I know when I get married again, I'm going to be like that. Yes, for those you don't know, I was married to the wrong man. This time I'm actually looking for my king, not a peasant, not somebody I thought that was my king. I'm actually looking for a king to wear that crown and fill my crown. I know. I don't know. I feel like Erica found her a king. She was on the confessional. I'm married now. It was very beautiful. I was happy for her. Remy was happy for her. Remy said, "I told you, everything's going to be good." Everybody was happy for Safari and Erica. It was nice. Erica talks to Carly Rae and Ciara. They was mad. They was in their feelings that they didn't get to see the wedding. She says, "Y'all came late." Carly Rae just says, "I did come late." Ciara says, "Can I get a drink? I want something to drink. And I just want to turn up." Erica says, "I can't drink, but can you drink for me?" So all's well ends well. They're married now. They're happy. Erica lets us know she is now Mrs. Safari Samuels. So I'm happy for you, sis. I hope you don't drive the man crazy too much. Yandy is happy that Safari took her advice. Even though her and Erica are not close, at the end of the day, her and Safari are brothers and sisters. We get this scene with Kimbella and Juju and Chrissy. Kimbella lets Chrissy and Juju know that she's going to release some of his mixtapes, Joel's mixtapes. She got Lil Wayne on the track. She wants to try to get Jimmy on it, see how that works. Chrissy says she's down to talk to Jim Jones and get that done. She also gives Kimbella an envelope, but in the envelope is money from Jimmy. He wants to put money on his books. And I just thought about that. I was like, so he got money to put on his homeboy's books, but he ain't got money to pay for that mortgage. Okay. But at least he did that. Kimbella was very grateful. She's so glad that her and Chrissy can squash their beef since their husbands are close together. I should say men, because Kimbella's married. Chrissy is not. So that was Love and Hip Hop New York. It was a beautiful episode. It wasn't really too much to talk about. Like I said, I adored the wedding. I know everybody gets nervous jitters. I think what happened with Safari, he was just nervous, and they just got into a fight the night before. My opinion is, at this point, Erica, your ex should no longer be a factor. No matter what Rich got going on, you need to leave that alone. And that's all I got to say about that. I'm not going to talk too much about it. My head is starting to kill me. I'm hungry, y'all. I got off work. I'm ready to eat. But thank you guys for watching this review. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share if you care. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.